Hey, hello, and welcome to the Freeway Series. I am Kraig Strom. I am a certified financial planner. I'm known as the Income Engineer, and I do a podcast every week called Personal Pension Radio. You can find that on iTunes if you're interested. But I also want to do some videos here from the road whenever I'm stuck in traffic. And here in Southern California, we have nothing but traffic. So this will be a series of indefinite length. Today I wanted to cover something that came up over the weekend. I had a husband and wife couple ask me a question when they found out that I was a certified financial planning professional. They wanted to know about Bitcoin and marijuana dispensaries. Interesting, they wanted to get my opinion on it. So on the Bitcoin, I've shared this before on my podcast, but here's my take on it. Bitcoin is only a currency as long as there's a way to actually turn it back into cash, turn it back into US dollars or some form of government-sanctioned currency. Bitcoin can be a viable currency. You can transact between multiple different people, but in order to actually get your Bitcoin, you have to give them something of value, and of course that thing of value is dollar bills. You've got to give them something of value, and someday, if you want to change that Bitcoin back into a government-sanctioned currency, a legitimate currency, you actually have to have the ability to do that. You have to have some form of an exchange back to a real currency. So here's my take on it. The governments of the world right now have allowed Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies to grow and right now flourish, although flourish is a kind of a catch there because in the last several months, the big cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, has taken more than a 50% tumble in the value. But my take is this, and this is kind of a scary thought. I understand. I don't mean to be doom and gloom, but just to make the point that if someday a large terrorist attack happens and the investigation that follows shows that the terrorists were heavily funded and financed using cryptocurrencies to hide the money, well, what do you think the governments of the world are going to do? Well, of course, they're going to crack down on cryptocurrency. They're basically going to say, fine, if you want to ever change your money back into real dollars or euros, we're going to change the rules, and you won't be able to ever get out of your crypto. Well, what's that going to do to the value of crypto? It's going to crush that value. And finally, if the banking industry truly feels threatened by cryptocurrency, the banking industry rules the world. They'll put their foot down, and the rules will change, and the banks will take over, or cryptocurrency will be brought under their umbrella. So this idea that cryptocurrency is somehow outside of the establishment and you can't touch it and it's not hackable, and I don't buy any of that. That if you want to buy crypto, knock yourself out. Just make sure that it's money that you can burn, because it's a highly speculative investment with some really big tax traps in there. So don't forget that. Big tax traps, okay? So that's my take on crypto. I look forward to actually, I'll share some more thoughts from the Freeway series, and I'll talk to you again real soon.